Good morning, welcome back, and today we are going to learn combinations of minuend, subtrahend and difference of double digit using abacus. It's without regrouping. Here the difference is given, your subtrahend is given, and we need to find minuend. Okay, as we have to remember certain rules for it, that whenever we are finding minuend, it should be always greater or equal to the difference. That means if this is 30, then 32, then this has to be greater than 32 or exactly 32. It cannot be less than 32. And in case if your minuend here, as it's given, is smaller than the difference, that means your sum is wrong. It means your sum is wrong. And when we need to find subtrahend, subtrahend should be smaller than or equal than minuend. That means here I have given your subtrahend should be equal or smaller. It can be here as it's given 2 equal, or if it is less, that means 1 or 0 is possible, but here 3 is not possible. Okay, now first rule to find the minuend is add, subtrahend and difference. We need to add, subtrahend and difference to find the minuend. Okay, let's start with the examples. Dash minus 14 is equal to 32. Here my difference is 32. So I am going to use these many beads here. For ones, I am going to keep 2 beads. And for tens, I am going to use here 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. So I have made it 32. Now, as we know that we have to find minuend, we need to add this. So that means I am going to add 4 in ones place. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 1 I will add in tens place. So I have added 1 in tens place. Now I am going to count how many are there in ones in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my ones number here is 6 and my tens. Now I am going to count tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer here is 46. 46 minus 14 is equals to 32. Again, my difference I am keeping it same because I can find another combination also. I am going to just show you 3 combinations where there are many more than this. So I will keep again 32 as my difference in the abacus. Now, as we know, we have to add these 2 numbers, subtrahend and difference we have to add. So I am going to add ones digit first. Always start from 1. So 2 are already there. I need to add 2 more. So I have added 2 more. Now I need to move to tens. Here I have to add 2 more in 3. Now I am going to count the total starting from ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in ones place I got 4. And in tens place we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So my minuend here is 54. Minus 22 is equals to 32. Now we will move to the third combination where your difference is same still 32. Your subtrahend has changed to 23. So we are going to do the same thing. I'll remove this previous one. I need here 3. So I will remove this 2 also. So 32 is your difference which should be there on the abacus. Now we are going to add subtrahend and difference. So subtrahend, here in ones place I have 3, so I'll add 3 more beads in ones place. 1, 2 and 3. Now I'll add 2 more, going on to tens, I'll add 2 more to tens. 1 and 2. Now I need to total ones digit, ones beads and tens beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in ones place I have 5. Now I'll go on to tens. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So my tens digit is 5 tens. So 55 minus 23 is equals to 32. Let's see the next example. 43 is the difference, 23 is the subtrahend, and we need to find minuend. To find minuend, we are going to add subtrahend and difference. I'll keep the number of beads of difference in this abacus. That means in ones place I'll keep 3 and in tens place I'll keep 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm ready with my difference. Now as I need to do addition for the subtrahend, I'm going to add these many beads here. That means 3 beads in ones place and 2 beads in tens place. Let's add and then see what's our answer. 1, 2 and 3 I've added in ones place. I'm going to add 2 in tens place. 1 and 2. Let's count how many are there in that ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my ones digit answer is 6. I'm going to count tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That means my minuend is 66 minus 23 is equals to 43. 66, as you can see, is greater than the difference. It has to be greater or equal. Let's move to the next combination, where I have my difference as same 43. My subtrahend is 0 and we are going to find minuend. Let's keep this as 43. I'll remove 2. You have to keep your difference in the abacus. Okay. Now 43 is ready here. Now I have to add subtrahend to the difference. Now here I can see it's 0. So that means in ones also I'm not going to add any beads. In tens also I'm not going to add any beads. And I'm going to count the number of beads left now. 1, 2, 3. Left means whatever is there here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That means my answer over here is 43. 43, 43. See, here it's equal. Here it is greater. Minuend is greater. Here minuend is equal. Let's see the next combination, where 43 is my difference, 11 is my subtrahend, and I need to find my minuend. And I'm ready with my difference of beads kept here, 43. Now as my subtrahend is 11, I need to add 1 to ones place and 1 more in tens place. So I'll add 1, 1 in both. And now I'm going to count the number of beads in ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my ones digit answer is 4. I'm going to count number of beads in tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my tens place digit is 5. So my answer is 54 minus 11, which is equals to 43. As you can see, this is greater than the difference, this is equal to difference, this is greater than difference. And if your minuend is smaller than 43, that means your sum is wrong. Remember that if your minuend is smaller than your difference, your sum is wrong. let's move to the second part where we are going to find subtrahend and minuend and difference would be given. As you can see here, 26 minus dash is equals to 13, 45 minus dash is equal to 13, 25 minus dash is equal to 13. We are going to see only 3 combinations, but there are many more combinations. It's only the method which we are going to see. And whenever we need to find subtrahend, we need to do subtraction. That means I'll keep number of beads of minuend in the abacus and I'll remove this many from the abacus. That means I'll keep 2 beads in tens place and 6 beads in ones place. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So I'm ready with my minuend 26. As we need to do subtraction, that means I'm going to remove 3 beads from ones place. Always start from ones. So I'll remove 3 beads, 1, 2 and 3. I'll keep it here on side which I have removed. Now I'll go on to tens. From tens place I have to remove 1 bead. So I'm going to remove 1 bead from here and I'll keep it on side. Now I'm going to count the number of beads in ones, 1, 2 and 3. So I'll write my answer here in ones place as 3. I'll go to tens and count how many are there. 1. So I'll count and write 1. So 26 minus 13 is equals to 13. This is our missing subtrahend for the given minuend and difference. Let's see 45. So I'm going to place 45, that means 4 beads in tens place and 5 beads. I already have 3, so I'll add 2 more. 45 beads. Now I'm ready with this. As we have to do subtraction, the difference. That means from ones place I'll remove 3 beads and from tens place I'll remove 1 bead. Let's do 1, 2 and 3. I've kept 1, 2 and 3. From tens place I need to remove 1. So I'm going to remove 1. Now I'm going to count how many beads are left. In ones place first 1 and 2. So my answer of ones place is 2. Let's go on to tens. 1, 2 and 3 are left. So of tens place I'll write it as 3. So 32 is my subtrahend for this number. 45 minus 32 is equal to 13. Let's see the third combination where I need to keep 25 on my abacus. So I'll take away this 2 and 5 beads in ones place. 25. I'm ready with my minuend and now I need to subtract. That means I have to remove 13 beads. So 3 from ones place and 1 from tens place. Let's remove 1, 2 and 3 and 1 from ones place. Now I'm going to count the remaining leftover beads in the abacus. 1 and 2 in ones place. So I'll write that answer 2. Now I'll count beads of tens. 1. So I am left with 1 here. I'll use blue. So 12 is my subtrahend in this combination. There are many more combinations. This is how you are going to solve it. Let's move to the next example. These are the different combinations which we are going to find for the difference 34, 34, 34. Here the given minuend is 66. That means these many beads I am going to keep in abacus. 6 beads in ones place and 6 beads in tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 6 of ones place. 1, 2, 3 4, 5 and 6. So I'm ready with my minuend 66. Now as you know, to find the subtrahend we need to do subtraction. Subtraction of 34 numbers. That means I'll remove 4 beads from 1's digit and 3 beads from 10's digit. So I'm going to remove 4 beads. 1, 2, 3 and 4 from 1's and 3 beads from 10's. Now I'm going to count the remaining beads in 1's place. 1, 2. So 2 are left. So my 1's digit answer is 2. I'm going to count 10's. 1, 2 and 3. So my answer for 10's digit is 3. So 32 is the missing subtrahend for this combination. Now the second is 55 minus dash is equal to 34. That means I should keep 55 beads in my abacus. 5 in 10's place and 5 in 1's place. Now as we have to find subtrahend, we need to subtract these many beads from minuend. That means 4 from 1's place and 3 from 10's place. Let's remove 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 3 from 10's place. Now we are going to count the remaining leftover beads. 1 in 1's place. So my answer here is 1. I'm going to count the leftover beads of 10's. 1 and 2. That means my answer here is 21. Let's see the next combination. 44 minus dash is equal to 34. That means I should have 44 on my abacus. Okay, I have 44 in my abacus. Minuend, that is minuend, remember, that has to be in the abacus, and I have to remove 34 beads. From 4 from 1's and 3 from 10's. Let's remove 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 3 from 10's. 1, 2 and 3. Now we are going to count the leftover beads in both the places. Here in 1's place we are left with none of the beads. That means our 1's digit is 0. And our 10's digit we have 1 bead. So our 10's digit answer is 1. So our subtrahend is 10. 44 minus 10 is equals to 34. Hope you have understood the concept. Keep practicing this way and send us your feedback. Bye-bye.